in bot, pony, drone, whatever the fuck you guys want to call me nowadays. Fatal Mephisto, and welcome back to a brand spanking new episode of my shit. So, yeah, let me go ahead and share this motherfucker out. So, let me click on my video real quick here, just so I can get it up there. So, yeah, let me... Shut the fuck up. Let me go ahead and share this bitch out on Twitter. You know, garbage-ass Twitter. And, of course, I'll send this over to my fucking Discord homies. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Alright. Okay, that's already shared out and shit. Yo, what's up, Latency, man? How you doing, buddy? Yo, Latency. I like the fact that it actually fucking sent out my notification fucking and I didn't even bother posting the video in the goddamn chat for you, man. Good. At least YouTube is not fucking up like on a regular. What's up, Raccoon? What lane is this? Oh, I just wanted to put something up on my screen, dude, man. And I love me the Fat Chocobo. Always been a big fan of the Fat Chocobo. That is my brother-in-law. You know what I mean? That's why I like having him up there. So that's the only reason why he's up that shit. I don't give a fuck about this piece of shit game anyways as far as my life depends on it, dude. Fucking garbage piece of shit is what it was. But anyways, I digress. What's going on with you guys? You guys doing good? Hopefully you're all doing good and shit. Oh, fucking A, dude. Doing alright. I finally got a notice about fucking Fatal Charade's video today. Wouldn't it be fucking interesting, bro? Like, fucking, okay. For some odd reason, dude, I can't fucking click the bell notification on fucking King Thrash fucking official YouTube channel. Because it keeps coming up saying something about inappropriate for kids or whatever the fucking case may be. Or some shit. It's like, wait a minute. That probably would explain why a lot of people can't get notifications from a lot of these people, man. Because YouTube is going around and fucking blocking people's shit. So that it's not showing up on fucking subscriber feeds and shit. Which to me is horseshit. I've been subbed to Charade for months and now got a notice. Yeah! Fucking, yo, man, you see what I'm saying? Fucking goddamn YouTube sucks fucking anal grease dick. What's up there, Stardust, man? How you doing, buddy? So, check this out, man. I rented a fucking movie the other day on fucking Xbox. Because I was hoping that it was gonna be on Amazon Prime. It is, but you can only rent it. You can't actually, like, just watch it if you have Amazon Prime. So I downloaded, or not downloaded, but I watched a documentary that came out in 2014 called Video Games the Movie. And I was curious, like, kind of, like, you know, brush up on my history again, so to speak, right? See what things that I might have forgotten about, things that I remember, you know what I mean? And then, of course, you know, after watching, like literally the movie's like an hour and 46 minutes long, around there, give or take. But yeah, like, you know, all the history shit, we already know that. All that crazy shit, but it doesn't really go into detail and explain on a whole lot of things that I don't already know. But it definitely is a really, really good movie for fucking people that are like modern gamers who just recently got into gaming or whatever the case may be, or recently picked up on the hobby. You know what I mean? I definitely would recommend that movie to a lot of those people, man, because give them an idea of what gaming used to be like back then and how gaming was treated back then compared to the shit show that we have today. So, thought it was an interesting movie, though. Cobra Kai? Nice. Yeah, that's actually one YouTube series that even my neighbors want to watch and shit like that, but they're gonna wait though and fucking and keep that for a rainy day, because we're kind of in the process right now of watching like multiple shows and shit like that. So like today, when the wife was gone to work, fucking me and Jeff were sitting there watching fucking Golden Girls all day. Classic show. Fucking will definitely never say no to a classic like Golden Girls, man. classic pure fucking, late 80s, 90s comedy, man. It's on Netflix. Oh, so well, I don't give a fuck for Netflix because I don't have a Netflix account. So well, whatever. I don't care. Either way, fucking yeah. I even watched that series that was on Netflix there. The fucking High Score. I watched that too as well. I mean, I've seen a lot of documentaries on gaming and shit, and fucking a lot of them are, for the most part, accurate when it comes to the history of gaming and shit like that. But there's also a lot of moments too as well where like certain key points should be brought up in the documentary. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna talk about fucking like OG Xbox and PlayStation 2 era, yeah, you should talk about like how successful fucking the PS2 was, how fucking Halo ushered in fucking the FPS genre to the masses and that kind of shit. But you always see that stuff being left out. But I think that's probably due to like developers not wanting their game to be part of that. You know what I mean? Because they actually have their own documentary that they can do. You know, that kind of shit. I don't fucking know. But either way, it's cool nonetheless, though, man. It's cool nonetheless. But it's like today, I got into a conversation today on the Roundtable Discord, and I was telling people, like, because of course, the whole cliche conversation about how, fucking Game Pass and how it impacts developers and all that shit, right? And the conversation spewed out into like a rental conversation and whatnot, and fucking people were saying like, oh, fucking all this stupid shit about how, like, what's the point of running a game, fucking, and then buy it afterwards? That makes no sense. All this shit, and then I literally just fucking posted one screenshot of back in the day, Sega Genesis, fucking when they posted their shit, talking about how 60% of the purchases for the Genesis that was made, and mind you, the Genesis actually sold more software than the fucking Super Nintendo Entertainment System did. And 60% of the Genesis games that were sold were done through renting the game first and then buying it afterwards. So as soon as I posted that in the fucking chat, the whole conversation fucking flipped into like this fucking redundant fucking shitty ass conversation, dude. Like, here's the thing. I get it. Services. I understand it. You know what I mean? I get it. Fucking people hate fucking having to pay for another service and shit. Now, look, I can only tell you from my perspective on the services that I pay, period, across everything. Game Pass is the only thing I pay for. I don't pay for Amazon Prime. I don't pay for Netflix. I don't pay for fucking those other services or any of that shit. Game Pass is the only service that I pay for, period. You know what I mean? And fucking, I'll give you a prime example as to why I don't fucking pay for multiple services. A prime example would be fucking, a lot of people sign up for a lot of these services, they forget to take auto renew off, and they constantly get their credit card charged every fucking month. I mean, how many times have we seen people bitch about it on Twitter, bitch about it in videos and podcasts, but people sit there and they don't care. Like, look at Diver, for example. Diver doesn't give a shit. We all heard that evidence fucking on the last fucking live stream that we did for the Roundtable podcast. Diver doesn't care. You know what I mean? Like, me personally, dude, if there's a month, or if my month ends in the middle of the month, I'll wait and see what the next batch is going to be leading into the end of the month, and I'll determine if I want to actually fucking keep the goddamn membership going, or if I'm just going to hold off and wait. Because I've done it several times before. But believe me, I get the concern when it comes to, you have a service that is offering people fucking quality content. Maybe not so much from Microsoft's first party studios yet, but definitely when it comes to indie quality and when it comes to fucking games that are pretty popular. You know what I mean? Fuck the goddamn buyouts of Bethesda and all that shit. But like a lot of games that do go up there, they are quality content. Just depending on how you're looking at it, from an indie standpoint or from a AAA standpoint. You know what I mean? Like, is Monster Hunter World a fucking shitty AAA game that's on that service? More than likely, probably not. It's fucking Capcom, for fuck's sakes. Resident Evil 7 just got put up there, and everybody loves Resident Evil 7, right? That kind of shit. So I get it that when you're paying either a dollar or manipulating that system where you can stack and stack and stack and get like 3 years out of the price of like 6 months, like you did it, it's a service that's going to keep. Like, it doesn't matter if those 15 millions are regulars or not. That 15 million is still 15 million that had that, to the point where there were 15 million motherfuckers who at least tried fucking Game Pass. Whether they stayed or not, and even if they all paid $1 in, that's 15 million fucking dollars that Microsoft made off that alone. From a dollar fucking trial for 1 month. Like, what the fuck? Like, nah, bro. What up there, Garuda? See, the biggest issue is, because I always hear the same shit over and over and over again. How is this working for developers? How is this whatever, right? Then you have, like, the developer that came out that made Descenders, who launched their game day and date on the Game Pass service before it ever went to PS4 and fucking to the Switch. It was only on Xbox and PC, and their fucking sales for that game tripled. Not download-wise, but sold triple. If that game was not on that service, that game would have not even sold even a fraction of that. And this is the thing that I'm trying to explain to people, man. Indies love this service because it's the only fucking way for people to try their fucking games out. Now, I agree that their first party shit should not be on Game Pass day and date. Yes, I agree with that. Outside from a few noble exceptions. You've already heard me talk about this. I'm not going to repeat myself. But when it comes to indies and when it comes to middle market and games that you and I both know that the average consumer is never going to blink an eyelash at, unless it was part of a service or unless they actually had a demo or a trial that would allow that user to test drive the game. Sony is fucking smart as shit for one of their fucking features that I've been hearing that's going to be part of the PlayStation Store for next generation on the PS5. Fucking game on the